Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of Heroes of the Storm. Guys, the votes are in and I am pretty damn pleased with this because you guys have asked that we play Sylvanas today. Sylvanas is easily one of my favorite characters, but I don't actually get to play her that much because she's so just crazy map dependent. There's certain maps that she's amazing on and other maps that she's really just kind of mediocre on. So because of quick match, we're going to be a little bit of random chance going on there, but we'll do the best that we can. Guys, don't forget in the top right corner to cast your votes for next week. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our match today.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Alright guys, here we are on the Infernal Shrines, which is a great pick for us. Not great pick. I'm trying to type at the same time, doesn't work. Say hello to the friendly team. This is a great pick for us. Friendly team consisting of myself with Sylvanas, a Zul'jin, Ragnaros, Karazim, and Genji. Enemy team Ariel, Tychus, Thrall, Sonya, and Samuro. Now why is this map great for us? Because every time that we capture one of these shrines, we're going to have just huge pushing power. This is one of Sylvanas' best maps, as long as we can get the shrine. That's the key thing there. However, because of our team comp, we also have a Ragnaros, which means if we don't get it, we're going to be able to defend quite easily. So I have pretty high hopes for this match. As long as we don't, like, really blow it just on a fundamental level, I think we definitely have the team comp advantage here. Also, the fact that there's a Samuro on the enemy team, it means I'm definitely going to be going for a Shadow Dagger build, because there's a... I'm going to go ahead and take the bottom lane. There is a talent that allows her to get cooldown reduction every time her Shadow Dagger spreads to a enemy hero. And Samuro's copies count as heroes. So that is... It basically means that at any given time, instead of there being, 5 heroes that it can spread to, it can actually spread up to 7, is what it would be. So we're going to be super mana hungry, but we're going to be able to do a lot of residual damage over time. Unfortunately, the Ariel might be able to combat that pretty well, but it really is just going to help us with our overall damage output. And of course, when we're fighting shrines too, that damage isn't just going to go to the enemy heroes, it will spread to the minions as well. So it'll help us clear those guys out a little bit faster and hopefully help us contain the shrines a little bit better. Going up against this Tychus down here, I'm not going to get super aggressive. I don't have a way to heal myself just yet. So we're really just going to poke out that dagger whenever we can. Of course, he can poke us with that, which I think is going to beat us out until we can get the heal on our dagger, which I believe is level 16? Is it 13 or 16? Level 13 when we can get the life drain. That's going to help us out quite a bit. Going to poke him again. Just move back again. I'm just trying to really whittle him down. There's not a whole lot I can do. Early game Sylvanas, it really comes down to just soaking your lane. If you get the chance to pressure, that's great, but it's not going to happen super often. So it's better just to get that safe, free experience and basically just start looking for the late game. So I'm going to throw this in on Thrall, and again, you're going to see this all bounce around and help us cleave these guys down. At level 4, we're going to be gaining an ability that will do extra damage to non-heroic targets, so that's going to help us cleave these guys down a little bit better as well. Samuro coming out. We are going to have to back up. We are missing actually quite a bit of our team. Ragnaros coming back from the well right now, as well as Zul'jin sitting up top, which is not where we would like him. Oh, I was wrong. I guess it's at level 7 that we gain the additional damage to our Q on non-heroics. So here we're going to take Lost Soul. This is going to give us our cooldown every time we spread to an enemy member. And basically our goal now is just going to be to throw this out as much as we can, even if it's just on copies, just to get that cooldown reduction going. And we did lose the first one. I think we had a good chance for that. I think our team wasn't here in time. We're going to be fine though. Ragnaros is going to be able to siege up on this here fort and really help things out. I'm going to get some free damage in here, and I completely balls that up because I moved slightly too forward, and I'm an idiot. So in case you guys don't know, what you want to do is stand back behind the wall and then give the Immortal Vision somehow, so that way he will jump in, and he will take damage from the keep as well, the fort, excuse me. Again, I'm trying to throw my Q out every time I can, especially when they're clumped up like that, because it's just going to mean we get some crazy cooldown reduction. We do have Samuro up here. Let's go ahead and throw this on the minions and just let it go where it wants to. I'm actually going to go middle lane because no one is soaking this right now. Actually, top lane. And I'll let somebody else soak this, hopefully. I will at least delay it for a second here. Actually, we might be able to get a kill here. No, not with that stealth coming in. Someone bot. Gotta soak all lanes, Blix. Be nice, we gotta say those nice words. Now, of course, I did have bot, but because no one was going top, that's why I decided to rotate. It's the farthest lane away. I knew I was going right now, so I would be able to get there faster than anyone else. And that's why I wanted someone else to take care of bottom, since they were all closer to that. Let's go ahead and grab this globe, and let's just keep these guys distracted. Keep them shut down. Of course, if you guys don't know, Sylvanas' trait allows her to shut down any non-heroic targets. So, when I can do this damage, you can see that these guys are all going to be like plagued. I don't even know what it's called. Black arrows, where they will not be active any longer. All of my spells do this, so you can use like the Withering Wave, Haunted Wave, my bad, to do that as well. A lot of people like to, but I play a lot more conservative. I do like to keep that just in case I need the escape. Now here at level 7, we're going to pick up Barbed Shot, which means our Q is going to do triple damage to any non-heroic targets. This is going to help us with wave clear, and this is also going to help us when it comes to... Hold on, we got to back up. When it comes to the Shrine. We're going to ping the Shrine 1,000 times here. Make sure our Zul'jin knows. I want you up here, please. Let's see if that was enough. Hopefully he'll remember this time. We want to try and do this without them being level 10 without us. I can't go in by myself, not against the Sonya, but if the Sonya was to go in, which she is, I will probably try to steal a few of these from her. Fortunately, she got all of those. Okay, time to go. Hello. Goodbye. Our team is here, so let's try and do some work on the Sylvanas, get that dagger spreading whenever we can. I want that. Can you grab that? Okay, thank you, I guess, or whatever. Gonna have to go and pick up our sippy cup now. Enemy team's already halfway done with this, so we need to be getting in there, like, right now. Go ahead and throw my Q out, or my W, and then use the Q to clean up as much as we can. Oh, if we can get the Sonya, that's gonna be huge. She's like a lot of their wave clear right now. Okay, cool. Don't have any way of regenning. We have lost our healer. We can't really get in there, so it looks like we're gonna have to defend again, which is unfortunate. Our team's not doing a great job of getting in there. We've been late each time, and we basically just gave the Sonya like a huge lead by letting her go in there. She had like 20 of them down before our team even had responded to the Shrine. Alright, so this time we're gonna back up. We're gonna defend here, behind wall, Plex, behind the wall, behind the wall, behind the wall, behind the wall. I made this mistake once, let's not do it again. So enemy team does have level 10. We have 2 ults going out right there. We're just going to back up. All we're worried about is getting rid of this Immortal. Now, speaking of, our Ragnaros is down in the middle lane, which is probably not the best place for him. He should be up here. He can take a lot of the damage and soak it up for this fort. Now, they were pressuring the middle lane too, so it wasn't the worst option, and we did take it down fairly fast, but that was probably some pretty easy damage that we could have negated there. But that's alright. We're just going to go ahead and throw our dagger out, let it spread around, take some heals on that minion wave, and let's go ahead and pick up our level 10. I think I'm going to go for probably the mind control. No, well, I don't really know. They're both good in certain situations. I don't know if we can count on our team to kill somebody if I mind control them, but I think we're going to go for that. If we can get up hick, that's going to be very helpful. Once again, we're leaving a lane just not soaked. Like, I shouldn't have to keep going from the top lane all the way to the bottom lane, all the way to the top lane, all the way to the bottom lane, just because my team's not choosing to soak. It's a bit silly. A bit silly in my opinion. Let's try and get these guys out of here as fast as we can. Did pick up a kill on Sonya there. We have Thrall coming in though, so we're going to go ahead and just... Actually, you know what? Here's a good pick. Let's take this. Let's just bring him as far back as we can. Make sure we destroy him. We can use that bonus XP. Maybe would have been better to do that when there was a shrine coming up, but either way, we're going to start pressuring this lane. We just need to catch up on XP a little bit. Enemy team's going to have level 13 for the next shrine if we don't do something about it soon. So we're going to disable this. We're going to poke you a little bit. He does have that passive armor thanks to his ult now, so we can't do a whole lot. But hopefully we've at least stopped them from getting level 13 before. We need our whole team here. Everyone down here, please. Alright, and this time I'm going to try and get in here a little bit earlier as well, since I do have a good chunk of our wave clear going on. We did lose our Genji somewhere. I'm not really sure where he even was, but we have a decent lead here, and Soldier now coming in to help us clear this up. This is much better. We're going to get a huge push with this. Enemy Samuro going ahead to opt to take down our top fort. Not sure if that was a good idea from him or not. I don't expect that we'll get a keep from this, but I do think we're going to get more damage than he would have got up there, thanks to my ability to shut down the towers, thanks to the fact that we've already taken down a few of the towers here. I do have another mind control ready, so I think I'm going to pick this Sonya up again. Let's just get her out of here. She does too much damage, and let's go ahead and shut this tower down. We're going to go for the life drain here. I'm not shutting the tower down. Go for the life drain here to make sure that we're always topping ourselves off on our health. We do have the healer, who has been doing a pretty good job of keeping us healed, but it's just that little bit extra. Takes a little pressure off him, so that he doesn't always have to be focusing me quite as much. And let's start shutting these towers down once again. Samuro still pushing the top lane, which is, again, a interesting choice. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. We might... I mean, the Immortal's probably not going to get anything else out of this, but we probably can take a keep here, which means our trade was by far better. That's awesome. That's really good. Let's go ahead and back up. That's what I meant to ping here. So, Samuro made a bad choice there. He decided to push the top lane, and he took a tier 1 tower, while we took a tier... do we want to take this? Yeah. Well, we took a tier 2, so now we have catapult pressure in the bottom lane, which is awesome. If we know which one he is, which he's right there, if we get vision on him again, I might mind control, but I'm sure he stealthed by now. Team has been doing a great job actually on capitalizing on mind controls, so because of that, I'm feeling pretty good with them. I'm going to try and keep using it as much as I can. I kind of would like... Okay. Oh, I can't while he's unstoppable. Interesting. Okay, we're going to mind control this Sonya. We're just going to hold her still. Basically just stopping her from spinning was my only goal there. And that's going to finish her off. We need to get out of here, though, before the Thrall finishes us off instead. Pick up our Sippy Cup. And we are now going to pick up Cold Embrace. So every time we can throw our dagger out on somebody, they're going to lose armor, which means we can just do a much more significant amount of damage to them. And remember, we are getting cooldown every time we hit a... every hero that our W spreads to. So we can just throw that out as often as we want, constantly lowering people's armor. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to start pushing this. We do have level 16. It was an advantage, like I was going to say, but enemy team did just grab that as well. So we're only slightly ahead on XP, but again, we have that lane pressure. So this is great. Since it's in the top lane, they're going to have catapults pushing down here the entire time. And we can just sit up here and, like, basically they're going to have to address it one way or another. Someone probably is going to want to stay down low. Whereas we'll be able to have all 5 of our teammates up here. Well, these just... How long do these last for? Goodness. Come on, just go away. Is this guy real? Like, am I misreading this? Okay, there they go. Jeez. Alright, let's get into the shrine. Gonna let my team know that mind control is ready. Would love to get the Sonya. Here she is. Again, we're just gonna bring her basically as far back as we can. Ooh, that was a very good ult coming out. That did a lot of damage. This guy I don't think is real. Let's throw that on the Sonya. Try and get our heal spreading around a little bit here. Oh! Oh, goodness. There it is. Is he real? Or was that a... Oh, it was. Okay, so he at least did die for that. I think we have the advantage here. They have Sonya, who has pretty damn good wave clear. But we have Reg, who has pretty good wave clear as well. And he is going to go ahead and take advantage of that keep there. Fort, my bad. To go ahead and pressure the enemy team. Maybe he can sneak a few of these away from the enemy team. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. We probably are going to have to defend this one. Again, not a huge deal. I think, because, I mean, we do have the team to do it. Of course, Reg did kind of blow his ult there, or his trait, so he's not going to be able to use that to defend, but it's unlikely that we're going to be able to actually get this. It was kind of silly, I feel, for Genji to go in there. We did grab a kill thanks to Reg, though, so if we can wipe these two, actually, we can get this cleaned up really quick between me and Reg. The palm going to get triggered there, which is awesome. I was scared, thinking it wasn't going to for a minute. And just like that, our team turned that around beautifully. I did not expect that to happen, I'll be honest. I was 100% ready to start defending. Now we can just jump in here. We're just going to Q everything with that triple damage and clear this out just super fast between all of us. We're going to put as much damage as we can. We can't stop him with any kind of CC, so our only option is to kill him. And that, of course, worked out just great for us. Let's give our team a nice job. Keep things positive, and let's go destroy these forts. Gonna throw a dagger on this just as soon as we can. Stop him from shooting, doing any damage to this immortal. Now we're gonna move in. Gonna use our Q here so that it'll spread through the wave and take both these towers out of the equation. And look at that, we just took down an entire wall and keep. I want this guy. I want her. Come on back. I kind of ruined that ult, but we still got the kill. So actually, no, he got someone else out of that. We're cool. And look at this. We have taken pretty much 0 damage on our immortal so far, and we've moved all the way through a first tier tower. Syl is so good given the right map. I love it so much. Level 20, we are going to go for Bolt of the Storm, just going to allow us to get out of a more hairy situation should it be necessary. Almost looking like it was going to be necessary there, but thankfully we're going to be able to shut them down, and this is going to be GG. I hope it's not too early to call that, but it's definitely feeling like it. Go ahead and start our pressure here. Unfortunately, we cannot shut down the keep, but we can do some significant damage to it. And just like that, guys, that is the power of a Sylvanas. We got, what, 2 immortals through this game? And we just, I think every immortal we got, we took down at least a keep. Like, well, we took a keep down each time. One time we took down a fort prior to it as well. So that just goes to prove Syl is amazing. I don't think Syl is overpowered by any means, because you get her on a map like, you know, Cursed Shrine or Garden Terror, things like that. She's not nearly as good. But, like, you get her in the right situation, and oh my god, she will ruin your day. It's so amazing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know that was actually kind of a quick one, but hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a rating and a comment down below, as it is truly appreciated. One of the best things you guys can do to help me out. And of course, don't forget to click in the top right. There's a little eye icon up there to cast your votes for next week's hero, whoever you would like to see. And if you have anything else, make sure you leave those in the comments down below. Let's take a quick look at stats real quick. I always am curious to see how things went. That's my talent, so I want stats. So we did 115 siege damage compared to 92 from the Reg was the next one. Hero damage, I mean, you're pretty low, but I mean, respectable at the very least. We contributed some. More than the healer, that's good enough, right? Alright guys, that is going to be it. Thank you guys once again so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!